From the perspective of mobile gaming, The Wandering Ark is a pretty innovative take on the gacha genre, being that it is a slingshot RPG and quite the generous gacha in terms of how frequently you will be able to pull SSR characters and how quickly you will be able to raise them to greater tiers like thermonuclear or even higher. I felt like it was less about mashing buttons and more about understanding each and every unit that you currently have in your formation and how they function together, as well as the many different upgrades and gears that you can equip to them, as doing so can actually change the outcomes of their effects. It contains a great deal of genuine strategy, which is what makes it so enjoyable to play. While there isn't much voice acting in this game, when you initially open up the game and begin playing through the story, you will notice that it's not translated in any way that is correlating to what the characters are saying, which can be a little bit off-putting at first. I actually played through this game for 15 hours straight until I finally reached the level restriction of level 25. Now when I say restriction, I mean that this game uses a leveling system in place of energy. It's kind of a way for the game to tell you that you should probably take a break and stop playing until tomorrow. It actually feels quite healthy, nothing like most of the other games that offer a fear of missing out because you did stop playing. This was a great first impression all around with fantastic pixel visuals and smoothed down character designs along with some very nice sound effects that don't go overboard. On the off chances that you're unfamiliar with the concepts of slingshot RPGs, it is a game in which you sling your units into battle, similar to a game like Angry Birds, but with a great more deal of an emphasis on strategy depending on who you're facing, their special effects, and of course your own. Certain units may begin their turn or even end their turn doing something very specific as you raise their quality from rare to thermonuclear and further. As a result, it's quite important to pay attention to these units and to use them to your advantage while also avoiding your opponents, as you might just find yourself wasting your time on a target that cannot be killed in battle because they are currently immortal. A good strategy will often make it possible to overcome higher odds with manual combat. There are so many activities in this game that will keep you occupied. Monster hunting, achievement hunting, PvE, PvP, and even leaderboards are all available as you make progress through the campaign. Or you could even set it in the background as an idler game and go finish up some tasks in real life, always making sure that you're working to get stronger. The list goes on and on. Now, you might be asking, because this is a game that can be played for free, there must be some kind of feature that requires pay-to-play functionality. But no, there is none. You can give the developers your support if you enjoy the game, but there's nothing that they're trying to force down your throats, as it is a perfectly playable game as a free-to-play player. I actually really enjoyed this game, from the way the characters were designed to the way the strategy was implemented, as well as the addictive drive to keep moving forward in the game at all times. I just couldn't put the game down. It's very fun, very engaging, and leaves you feeling rewarded and wanting more, with a very healthy monetization system.